Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be recreating none other than Maye Musk. So if that interests you, stay tuned. So this is a recreation I'm doing from a Vogue 2021 interview that Maye Musk did on her skincare, her hair products that she uses, along with some hand cream, and then a bunch of Dior products that she used on this particular look from this interview. And that's what I'm doing in today's video. I'm going to be recreating a look using my products based on what I saw from this interview, and just kind of going through my products, trying to figure out what's the closest thing to the products that she used. And just to let you know, there are 3 different looks. So the first look I did is a very natural, more minimal type look. And the second look I did is a brighter lip color. And then the final look was this look that I have on right now. It's the one that I liked, I feel, the best out of them for the look that I was looking to create for nighttime. So anyway, you can take and pick and choose whatever it is that you like from this and just kind of have fun with it. That's really what these videos are about. So I have all of my skincare on. For reference, she uses a lot of Dior products, right? So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is substituting products that I have maybe similar to Dior products that I would use if I was looking to imitate this look. And she uses, to cleanse her face, she uses the Dior Capture Total Super Potent Cleanser. She also uses a mask. She uses the 111 Skin Celestial Back Diamond Lifting and Firming Treatment Mask. I have never heard of that. I have used the 111 Skin products and I do love them. But I use all the time I use this SK21 here that I love. But feel free to use any mask that you might have around. And for reference, Maye Musk is 76 years old and she looks great. She has amazing bone structure. So, okay, so I did my eyebrows. Eye Base Essentials. You can see it's a very creamy, skin-like color. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to leave a list to all these products in the description box below in case you're interested in them, any of them, or just reading about them. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to swipe that across my eye. Just going to kind of go in there and fill in any of those fine lines, creases, and it's going to help my eyeshadows pop a little bit more. And I'm going to take this flat brush here by MAC and I'm going to go in and just rub that in. I'm going to be using this palette here. This is the McGrath. This is the Mothership palette. And the reason I'm using this is because she likes a more dramatic eye in a lot of her pictures, but she also has some photographs of her without too much makeup on either on her eye. So that's why I'm kind of doing both. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to take Ultimate Taupe and I'm going to go in there and I'm just going to fill in my lid here with Ultimate Taupe. I'm just going to leave my eyelid here the same as it is, you know what I mean, with just the eye base on it. So I'm not going to really do any type of shadow on there just yet. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this Empire. This is a blue eyeliner. It's a 24/7 Glide On. And it's in a blue, right? And she has blue eyes. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to go fill it in right across that lash line. And I'm doing it just very subtly. This would be a look I would do if I was going out to lunch. Like a daytime, more or less look. This Rephr brush here, this pencil brush, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna smudge it out slightly. That's pretty much it. I am gonna go in and put some mascara on though. I'll do that at the end. And I'm going to take, this is the Chantecaille. This is in the color Vanilla. It's a cushion foundation. She also uses a Dior eye palette. I will put the eye palette that she used for this. I'm getting all this information, a lot of it, from an interview that she did with Vogue in 2021. So I'm going to be leaving all of the information, all of the products that she used from that interview. I'm going to leave them in the description box below, as well as the products that I use to recreate this. So anyway, back to what I'm doing. I'm using the Chantecaille cushion, and you simply, this is the cushion that you take out. You put a palette in here, and then you actually just kind of squeeze your fingers in there like this and keep pumping until the foundation And then you take it and you swipe it across. It's a very natural. If you've never used a cushion foundation, they're great for taking like on travel so that you don't have to worry about pulling out a brush. Especially if you need to do touch-ups in between, you can just like pull this out of your, out of your bag and just kind of go in there and just kind of touch up without worrying about getting a makeup brush dirty. And it kind of just like push it into the skin so it looks very skin-like and airbrushed. And I'm gonna go across my forehead up here so you can see. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the foundation. She does use the La Mer lip balm on her lips. I am going to be using this one here by Adam, and I'm just going to go in, and this is a lip softening balm. For the sake of today's video, I'm going to be using the blush here from Westman Atelier. I'm going to use two of these. I'm going to be using Mimi, and I'm going to be using, what is this one? Petal. So I'm going to be using the two of these, and they kind of look like this. So one's a little bit lighter, one's a little bit deeper. She goes under her cheekbone and uses her blush, and she kind of goes like right underneath here, and this is Mimi, right? Yes, this is Mimi. A little bit up here. This is my mini base by Sonia G. And I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna kind of blend that upwards. I'm gonna go slightly above that, right in through here, and I'm just gonna go in and blend that. You can see how nicely these blend out. Now, and I was trying to guess what kind of hair she has, and I'm thinking she has, based on the products that she uses, and she uses a lot of styling products by Paul Mitchell. And she uses like a lot of bodyifying, like piecing type products from him. And I have to say, Paul Mitchell is one of my favorite products to use for styling hair. I'm not crazy about shampoos, but I use styling products. I have not found anything better that I like. I do use some Redkins for setting hair, but as far as like finishing, doing your hair, I love the Paul Mitchell products. She uses the Dior mascara. For the sake of today's video, I'm going to be using this one here by, is it L'Oreal or Maybelline? L'Oreal. I'm going to use the Panoramic by L'Oreal. This is my favorite drugstore mascara of all time. When I do these videos, it does not bear any indication about my political beliefs with anything. I'm able to separate that and just look at, oh, hair and makeup, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I get comments from some people about, or I get people that, unsubscribe. I guess it's, I don't know, like I really don't know. But there's like negative feedback to it. Okay, so that's the mascara. That's the Panoramic mascara. I'm gonna do a concealer. Again, she uses the Dior concealer. I'm using this one here by Lancome. It's a serum concealer and it's very lightweight. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna go here, here, and here, here. A more mature eye, you probably don't want to use anything too drying. You want something a little bit more hydrating. You can already see how that just kind of brightened everything up. So because this is a daytime look, I'm taking the J Revive from Westman Atelier. You can see it's a very pretty color here. It's more of a little bit of a pinky neutral color. Okay, so now I'm gonna hop off the camera for a minute and I'm gonna come back and tell you what I did with my hair to kind of, so this is my Maye Musk daytime look. I would pull my hair back. You saw that I had a Velcro roller in the front here. And then I would just pull it up into a ponytail in the back, right? So I did mention earlier that she uses some Paul Mitchell styling products, which again, like I said, I love. She uses the volumizing liquid, which is, I don't know, it's a volumizing liquid that I think you spray on your root. This one here is like a pump where you just pump it right across your root, and it does give lift at the root. And one of the problems with finer hair, and I can just tell you from styling it for so many years, is that it wants to go flat up top, right? And she also adds some texture, so she uses the Paul Mitchell texture spray. I have this one here that I love. It's from Moroccan Oil, and it's just a texture spray, and if you spray that into your hair, You can see it just kind of gives it a piecier textured type look. And she does that a lot with her hair in the front, like she just kind of pieces it out and it's kind of disheveled looking and it's kind of messy, which I happen to like that look. And another spray that she uses is the Super Clean from Paul Mitchell. And the reason I love Paul Mitchell products is because you can spray your hair with this one here. This is the Extra Body Finishing Spray. This one you can spray and still work with your hair because it's super clean. But if you want it to hold all day, I would use this here. And it's one of those hairsprays, and this is the thing I love about it, is it doesn't get crunchy looking. And that's the best way I can explain it. I've seen hairspray where you look at it and it's like there's a film of, looks like dust on the hair. It looks like crunchy and I don't know, it just looks, I don't know, it can ruin a style. So these don't do that, and that's one of the things I love by them. For fragrances, she uses the Dior Gris fragrance, which is a warm, woodsy type smell. I don't have that. I've never smelled it, so I really don't know. But I am going to go out and test these products and see if I like any of these Dior products that she used. I love Jo Malone, Mare and Tonka. I also love I have a couple of Tom Ford products that I really like to use, but I can only use them in the winter, cooler months because they're a little bit heavier. They're a little bit more serious. And if I were to wear them in the summer, it would be like almost gagging. So I don't like to wear them in the summer months. More in the summer, I would use this probably. This is Cristal from Chanel. It's a very light, fresh, airy type clean smell. Yeah, oh yeah, it just reminds you of spring. It's a beautiful smell. So again, use whatever perfume fits well with you. Like, you know, again, I put perfumes on that other people love and I'm like, I can't wait to go home and wash them off. So anyway, this is my finished daytime look for Maye Musk. And like I said, just a little bit edgier. So I am wearing this like suede jacket and just kind of edging it up a little bit more. But this is, so if you're interested in seeing how I'm gonna take this into a nighttime look, stay tuned. I'm back now and I'm gonna bump it up a little bit for like an evening type look. And I'm just gonna be playing off the same makeup that I did earlier for the natural look. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna go back into that palette and I'm just gonna get a little bit heavier and smokier with the eye. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into that taupe color right here. And I'm gonna dip my brush in there, swirl it around, and I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna make it deeper looking, really. I'm gonna go up here and just kind of really smoke it out. And I love the fact that she's in her 70s and she still can wear like a little bit more dramatic makeup, and she does it well. She does it very tastefully. She's very classic. So I'm gonna take a smaller brush now, like this size here, and this is, I'm using these Wayne Goss brushes. This is from his original collection, and I love them. If you're in the market for new brushes, you should check out his new brush collection on Beautylish. His brushes are really very nice. I'm gonna go in here with this darker color, right, which is called, right, it's a little bit deeper. Try to be very strategic with where I'm putting it because I don't want it to look kind of too heavy and messy. And I'm gonna start out here in this outer quarter, and I'm just gonna kind of rub it right in here where that crease is. I'm just gonna go in there and just kind of make like, stay right in there and just kind of make like little tiny swirly motions in there. And I'm gonna be, again, pretty strategic with it. I'm gonna go right there and kind of pull it up. I'm not gonna be swirling too much because I don't want that to get into the crease too much. Go in there to kind of deepen it up. And you can see that I left this light here. I'm gonna leave that because I'm gonna put a shimmer in there. Very gently, right in here to kind of, and there's still lots of product. I didn't put any more product on that brush. But you can already see how that just kind of made the eye a little bit more intense. But for nighttime, it's fun. It's a little bit more mysterious, I guess. All right, so let's go back over here and do this other side. I'm gonna go in, I'm going to take my finger, and this shimmer here, there's a shimmery color here. I'm gonna go in and use this one. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take my finger, I'm gonna use my pointer finger, and I'm gonna go in and just kind of stick that right in there. Right? Can you see that? Another pencil, I'm gonna use this one here, Smoke. And I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna go back over that blue and just kind of intensify it a little bit more. Smoke is a little bit deeper than the blue is. It's almost like a deep gray color. That just makes it more intense. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm gonna take this brush and kind of blend it a little bit more. I'm gonna take this pencil brush that I used earlier and just kind of smudge it a little bit. Smudge it out. Go in and use a little bit more blush. I'm gonna be using Petal, which is this one here from Westman Atelier, and it is, again, the nighttime, like the lighting is a lot darker. You don't have to worry about it being too heavy, and I can tell you from years of experience that blush is the first thing to fade when you put it on. Next I would go in and I would do a red lip. She does wear a lot of red lip, so I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna use this lip pencil here by Ruby Woo, and I'm gonna use this color here by Westman Atelier, and it's called Dash. So this is what it looks like with the red lip, which I would pull my hair up like into, I have it like in a clip in the back here, going up into like a French twist. But this is what I would do if I was looking to recreate this for like a nighttime look. To be honest with you, I do not like this red lip. I feel like it's a little too harsh with the heavy eye. I feel like they're competing with each other. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off this red lip and use a different lip color for a nighttime look. That's another option. So anyway, guys, this is the third and final look. I took off that red lip, and now I have on the Westman Atelier lip, J Revie, which is this color here. I love these lip suedes. They feel so good on the lips. And I actually like this lip color better. Comment below, let me know what lip color you like better, the red or this one here. And also comment below and let me know if you like this format where I do everything. I do the makeup, I do the hair, I do like the perfumes, I do the hair care stuff. Or would you rather have it split into two separate videos? One for makeup and another one for like hair and perfume or something like that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you gained any value from this video, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.